In the opening couple of races, they have struggled here on the Côte d'Azur, but they are away this time. And seemingly everybody else clear across the line.
All clear. It's all the way out in the end of those bow splits to try to keep the weight forward in these boats. Very good start by Emirates Team New Zealand. We're waiting for Ben Ainsley down all the way down to
across towards this first mark, and we were commenting just before the race about the light airs. It seems to be that this first reek,
just what the British fans do not want to see in the first race of obviously it was a little less than an inch or two between the boats.
So we head on board Artemis Racing. Nathan Anchorage just taking it all in.
Do you have to give up some of your exorbitant pay
to patches as there were yesterday? Every opportunity to come unstuck from even the leading position, but when we were warning as the teams prepared to leave the moorings, some of the teams looked kind of nervous. The last thing you need in conditions like that. In contrast, Artemis, who moment. So I think it could be an interesting day for some of the good teams to do well, and some of the other teams not so much.
Hey, Fresh, you look at the race course, and yesterday was...
Now that's exactly the case, Ken. You've caught it exactly right, but that breeze, every time it switches further around to the right.
As Emirates Team New Zealand hit the boundary, just ploughing straight through the boundary, and picking up a penalty as a maneuver at some speed if they're not to befall the same fate.
It's like they weren't paying attention. Back in the hunt, second, third place, right there.
Team USA and Palmer Team France with a narrow pass, those two in fourth and fifth place, enjoying themselves on the Côte d'Azur this weekend. They have been the standout team
on our grid, but they were down one tack. They still had to do one more tack. You lose so much. You could lose 5-6 boat jump from second to third. Reasonable distance. Dean Barker have an addition, probably from about 5.5 to 6.5 knots. All of a sudden, these boats come alive. So just
turning the inconsistent into the consistent. Two to the list today. They are bossing it in Toulon.
This will be disappointing for Frank Camas. They really felt yesterday they...
So the last with Peter Burling in charge. A little frustrated after a good Emirates Team New Zealand. Crossing in fifth. And Groupama Team France. So applause